What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the My Player Career Mode. Today, guys, we've got some very interesting games for you guys to watch. Of course, two very important games. If you're a Manchester United player or a Manchester United fan, we have games against Liverpool and also Manchester City for you guys to watch today, and hopefully you guys will enjoy both of the games about to come up. So, the first game here, guys, of the episode was actually playing for England, and we were not picked for it. We had to sit on the bench for that one, so you saw it play out after I simmed it there. However, we went back to United, and we were picked for the first game of today's episode in terms of Manchester United colours. And it was, as I say, at Old Trafford against Liverpool. A very important fixture, this one. Of course, down the years, this has been somewhat of a hotly contested game. So here in this one now, I wasn't so sure about how this game was going to go. All I knew was I'd been given the chance back into the team, into United, and I had to make it count. So I was really with the bit between my teeth in this one here, raring to go and wanting to show Mourinho what I could do on the pitch in such an important game as well. One thing to note, guys, this is not like any other game in terms of just a normal Premier League match. This is bragging rights. This is something that's important to United fans and important to Liverpool fans as well. And so either way this one goes here, it could either be a good day for us or a bad day for us. And also, that's personal as well, because if we don't get a good performance in here, Mourinho again could drop us. So you all know that my time here at United has been somewhat limited with Dybala having the good form that he's currently in. But to start this one, I was extremely surprised because Dybala is actually fit and ready to go here. But he was only on the bench for this. So I was very happy that Mourinho had given me the chance to showcase what I could do, even in a game of this magnitude. And the two teams were fairly evenly matched, I would say. Liverpool have a decent team nowadays in this series as well, or in this save anyways. They have some somewhat good players and then somewhat fairly bad ones, but that's like similar to us, I guess, in that respect. But 8 minutes in, guys, first chance falling our way. We started off brilliantly, as I said, bit between my teeth. I set up Griezmann, and I honestly thought it was going to be 1-0. But the Frenchman there, I don't know what on earth he did with the finish. All he had to do was basically take a touch and then smash it home. But instead, he tried to take it first time. There you go. And sent it over the crossbar. So, yeah, poor from him. But we did have another chance, and it took right until the second half here. 58 minutes on the clock. Nice bit of passing play here. As the ball gets played through to me, I saw the run of Maximilian Meyer just behind me. Gave the ball off. But then from here on out, guys, it was all him to get that goal there. I did nothing else other than play a simple sideways pass. It's a bit like when you watch the Busquets assist for Messi, when Busquets touched the ball and Messi ran it through basically 3 or 4 players. Similar thing here. I basically just touched the ball off. Meyer just hits a wonder strike and it ends up in the back of the empty net. So Man United 1, Liverpool 0 inside the first 62 minutes here in a game that was very tight up until this stage, of course. Both teams really wanted to win this one, so the chances were very few and between. And to get one like that, and it would take something special, I would have said, to have won the game here. And Meyer may have just produced that there with that strike. Wonderful curling effort. You see in my Road to Glory series that he's capable of doing that sort of stuff. So I was really happy to see him get one on the board there. And actually, guys, we did move into the 90th minute. And as you can see, unfortunately for us, we did not grab ourselves a goal back in the side today. But we did pick up an assist. And we also vitally picked up the victory against Liverpool, making 3 points on the board, but also bragging rights. And I apologise to any of you Liverpool followers of mine. I appreciate, of course, your support, and I'm sorry to have beaten you in the first one between United and Liverpool. But hey-ho, there's another chance later on down the line in the season for you guys to take that one back. And also, guys, of course, when I'm recording this, the Premier League season has come to a close. And unfortunately, as you may or may not know, my boys, the Arsenal, did not manage to get themselves 4th place. Credit Liverpool, they were under pressure, and I have to give credit to them. They played exceptionally well to win 3-0. So, you know what? It's probably deserved. And in that respect, Arsenal don't really deserve it, given the form they've currently had. You can't lose to certain clubs that they have lost to down the line and expect to be playing Champions League football. So I think it'll be a breath of fresh air and maybe a wake-up call for us here at Arsenal. But yeah, mad props to the 4 that got in there, of course. And hopefully you guys can go as far as possible in representing England and take us to a Champions League final. And hopefully as well, United will get in there by winning the Europa League. So we'll have 5 clubs in the Champions League. That'll be really cool to have. So yeah, hopefully all you guys who are playing in the Champions League can do England proud and we can get ourselves a Champions League trophy. Because of course, guys, I always say this in the past, no matter what team it is, no matter who it is playing, if you're playing Europa League football, if you're playing Champions League football, if they're an English club, I will always support them in that. It doesn't mean I support them, of course, outside of it. But them being the English club, of course, when Chelsea won against Bayern Munich, what was it, 3 or 4 years ago now when Di Matteo was there, I supported Chelsea on the day, of course, because they're the English team. I want the English teams to go far in the competition. I want them to win. So hopefully the four that's already got in there can do a job for us. And hopefully as well, United will win their Europa League final. And we can have a fifth team in the Champions League to do a job. I think that would be really cool to have. So yeah, kudos to all you guys who made it in there. Unfortunately, for the first time since I've been alive, actually, I am coming on 20 this year. And Arsenal have not been out of the Champions League for as long as I've been alive. So this is the first year it's happened, which is pretty damn crazy to see. So yeah, as I said, though, we are moving into the next game of today's episode to get back off the tangent here. And it is against Manchester City. Now, a couple of things to point out before we got into this one. The first one, Paulo Dybala suffered an injury, so probably would not have been playing this if he hadn't have got injured. Maybe not, maybe I would have, I don't know. But yeah, the injury certainly did help my cause in that respect. And also, City are sat in 16th place at the moment, which I'm not expecting them to be there come the end of the season. But to everybody who kind of said to me I shouldn't have left, I understand where you guys are coming from. But their team, in all honesty, isn't as good as I would have thought it would have been. I mean, you can see there, as it did pop up very, very quickly on the screen, it was a semi-decent team, but seriously, they need to improve, like, I'd say the fullbacks and maybe get another solid midfielder in there because squad depth-wise, they were pretty bad when we were there. Maybe it's changed since one. But 30 minutes on the clock here. Again, bit between my teeth. I really wanted to showcase my ability, and I went on a mad, mazy run. Ended up taking a strike on, and I only included that highlight just to basically show you guys that it was a very isolated figure up front for me today. I couldn't really have that much support coming my way. So if there was going to be a goal, I would basically have to do it myself here, as a really nice save there denies City an opportunity. But then 1 minute, guys, because take a look at this. Over the top through ball. Basically comes to nothing. The first touch is shocking by me, but the second one, guys, is absolutely golden. United 1, City 0, 64 minutes on the clock here. And a wonderful finish has given us the opening goal of the game. I also celebrated by showing respect to City, of course, being a former club. I didn't feel as though it would be right for us to start running around the pitch celebrating. So I held my hands up and said, you know what? Apologies, boys, but it's got to be done. You know, if I'm playing at United colours now, I'm afraid I have to go ahead and score against you to potentially score the winning goal as Mourinho celebrates it on the sideline. So I apologise to any of you guys as well who follow me from Manchester City. I know it's disheartening to see that, of course, in the Manchester derby and potentially go on to win this one. But, you know, it's got to be done, I'm afraid. So a wonderful finish there, and I have to give credit to the through ball. The first touch was shocking, but I had one opportunity to strike it, and it seemed to go wonderful for us. So there you go, guys. A 1-0 victory in the first Manchester derby in Manchester United colours. I can't call it the first Manchester derby of all time, because, or rather of our career, because, of course, we played it whilst we were at City. I don't actually remember if we won, drew, or lost the games that we played against United in that save, earlier on in that kind of career. I can't remember off the top of my head. Maybe you guys will let me down below, but certainly in a Manchester United career, we've won the first game, and we also scored the winning goal of it. So, as I said, I have to kind of, I guess, take it slow, but now the fact that Paulo Dybala is injured, it does give me a little bit of leeway. You know, I know if I'm not playing 100%, that there's only really Harry Kane to come on and replace me. So in that respect, I have a little bit of kind of leeway. If I'm not scoring, it doesn't particularly matter because Paulo is still out injured. Of course, when he comes back, we need to be on form to keep our place in the squad. But a really good opportunity here, guys, to do it in the Champions League as we're taking on Rangers, who I do believe actually beat us for the first game of the group stage, which is pretty damn mental. So, yeah, as of right now, we're taking on Rangers. I'm looking forward to it. I think we're going to do quite well in this game here. After 5 games had been played, guys, there was the league table, or not the league table, the group stage table, sorry. In terms of that one, we're sat top of the table here, and we're into the last game before we move into the knockout round. So potentially, we could be going through as group winners if results go our way. If we win here, it doesn't matter what Juventus do because they're 3 points behind. But if we do, in fact, lose, we'll have to wait and see how Juventus get on. But the first chance, guys, fell our way, 25 minutes on the clock, and you can bet your bottom dollar when I'm through on goal like that, there's going to be only one outcome. So yeah, lovely finish, lovely ball through as well. And both goals actually to us in this one here. I have to give credit to my teammates because there were 2 really nice passes over the top and of course through the middle. And you may or may not know, guys, I absolutely hate the over the top through balls in this my save because it's unbelievably frustrating when you're making a run and your team decides to smash an over the top through ball when you do not want it. And then it's so hard to get it under control, and if you've got a player next to you, it can be so easy for them to tackle you after that stage. But thankfully, we got it done today earlier on in the United City game. And then here, they didn't play it over the top. They played it through the middle along the floor. Exactly what I was hoping for. But Rangers had a really good opportunity to equalise the score, actually. And a phenomenal save from David De Gea denied them that opportunity there. And then from the corner, guys, nothing came of it. But a few minutes later, another chance for Rangers as De Gea smashes this one up the pitch. I won the flick on, gave it off to Paul Pogba. Pogba goes inside to our teammate. He then gives it off, I do believe, down the line to myself as I managed to turn inside with a nice scoop turn, but unfortunately couldn't quite find the top corner. And had I have done, that would have been some goal if we'd have managed to find that one and bury it top bins. But yeah, moving on to the 87th minute now, guys. It's still 1-0 in this game and a really good opportunity to make it 2. Fantastic cross from the right-hand side, won the header, and an absolutely audacious save from the keeper as the ball bouncing all over the place. It fell back to me in the area, and a right-footed finish across the floor, and it ended up in the back of the empty net. So it's a bit of a weird one, that one. I mean, you can see I tried to actually play the pass off originally. It just bounced off my teammate. You'll see it from this angle better. There you go. Tried to give it back to Schneiderlin. It just bounced straight back off him and straight into my path again. I spun, hit the strike goalwards, and it went past the goalkeeper. I'm going to be honest, I did not mean to hit it into that corner. I meant to go across the goalkeeper into the other corner. But you know what? As long as it goes in, it doesn't even matter. So yeah, 2-0 up in the game, guys. 2 goals for ourselves as well in this one here, making it 3 for the episode. Also, with 1 assist in the earlier game against Liverpool, I would say that is quite a good episode in terms of our performance as well. So yeah, pretty damn decent to say. And I will see exactly what team we have in the next round of the Champions League in the next episode, because I actually forgot to show you that. But to let you guys know about episode 100, I'm not sure what we're doing regarding if I'm going to live stream it or if I'm just going to play a load of games and give you guys an extended episode. I'll make my decision and let you guys know in one of the other 2 series videos. And I'm just trying to work out all the kinks and stuff in terms of live streaming, because I've not done it before. So of course it's going to be quite tough, and I wouldn't really want to have a risky live stream here for episode 100 and it not go correct. So yeah, I'm trying to work all that stuff out. And if you're wondering as well, guys, yesterday's episode, the reason there was only 1 video was because I was actually at a funeral, unfortunately. So yeah, I was away pretty much all day. And as I'm recording this, I've just got back from it now, and it's like 8 o'clock. So yeah, and I've got to get up in the morning as well. So yeah, I'll hopefully get 2 out today, guys. But if not, then you guys will know why. It's because I'm very stretched for time at the moment. But regardless, hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I will see you all with another video very, very soon. So stay tuned, guys. You do not want to miss it. Adios.